What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the best fragrance of each house in my collection. Right now, this is just some of the niche fragrances I have in my collection, 8 to be exact. Just because if I actually did each house in my collection, it might take a little bit of a while. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the niche. Might make a part 2 for niche, and then go designer and maybe like cheapies. I don't have any clones, so I can't, really do clones. But let's go ahead and get started. For the house of Xerjoff, the one that I think is the best in the house is going to be Naxos. It's the honey lavender combination in this fragrance. I really do enjoy. I don't get any kind of medicinal smell to this. I actually really do enjoy this fragrance, and it's been my favorite Xerjoff. I don't think it's going to be topped. Yes, I do have other Xerjoff fragrances that I really do enjoy, but this is definitely going to be the top one for myself. For the house of Amouage, some people would say Reflection Man, but I am more towards the Jubilation 25 kind of. I'm the Jubilation 25 kind of guy. I really enjoy it. When I first sprayed it, I actually didn't think I was gonna enjoy it, just because it caught me so off guard. But after wearing it, really enjoyed it. Choked myself out with it a few times, so I hesitate to wear it sometimes, but I really do enjoy it. It's my favorite Amouage. I've owned a lot of Amouages. I've tried all of them besides the new releases, besides the new releases and the new bottles, and have not tried they're not like straight versions, just the like Jubilation 40 or Jubilation or Reflection, whatever the Reflection one is. That's a higher concentration. I haven't tried those, but I have tried pretty much every single one that comes in this bottle. And out of all of those, this is my favorite one. By a long shot, I would say this is different. Best of the house, for sure, in my opinion. Next is going to be a cheap fragrance. It's a cheap niche house. It's going to be Mancera. I have had a lot of Manceras before. And this is going to be my favorite one. And it's the only one I own now. There is a few that I have to pick back up, but I do enjoy this fragrance more than those. That's why I could wait on picking those other fragrances up. Cedrat Boisé. This is one I picked up. They used to have the Intense Cedrat Boisé. I just have Cedrat Boisé, and I really do believe it's the best of the house. It's probably the most popular of their fragrances. But I really think it is the best of the house. Easy one to wear. Mancera has a lot of weird stuff. But there's not really any weirdness in this one. Next, in the house of Guerlain. Yes, Guerlain is a niche house. Niche, surprisingly, right? It's like a niche that feels kind of like a designer. This is going to be L'Homme Ideal Extreme. As of right now, even though I'm still waiting for a fragrance to come in from Guerlain, or from, it's a Guerlain fragrance, I'm waiting for it to come in. L'Homme Ideal Extreme is my favorite one. I talk about it too much probably in these videos, but it is my favorite one from the house, and it's one of my favorite fragrances in my collection too. The Perfume is also really good. The L'Intense is very good. Heritage is also very good, but out of my favorite as of right now, it is L'Homme Ideal Extreme. For the house of Roja. Roja has it's a close one, which it's Burlington 1819. I think is very close to being at the number 1 spot, which I do own. But the reason I'm giving it to Elysium is because I think it's a more, even though it's not like a, very outgoing or very crazy kind of scent, it's still a very good scent, and I haven't smelled anything besides clones, obviously, that smell like it, and it's going to be Elysium. So Elysium, Roja's 1819 I got recently, Manhattan, and Elysium. I have tried Danger, I've tried Vetiver, I've tried Apex, I've tried Scandal. I haven't tried a lot of the high-end ones. I have tried Isola Blue, all of those that they sell at Neiman Marcus in the higher end. So like the Isola Blue. I have not tried Ambrood, so keep in mind No, I have not tried that one. But in between 1819 and Manhattan. Manhattan's kind of like a tobacco vanille, and 1819 is kind of like a Tigar kind of scent. So I didn't make those the best of the house just because this one is more unique. It doesn't smell like anything else to me. That's why I'm giving it the edge. Plus pricing, for where you can find it in price wise. For me, the price is not really relevant just because I got these three fragrances around the same price, which tells you that you're getting upcharged crazily. Just to get those premium bottles and the higher presentations or whatever. But I got it around the same price as this. So anyways, yeah, for the price, for what it is, well, just like general price and discounters, Elysium's the cheaper one, and it's also the more unique one. I have tried Elysium Pour Homme. I just don't really remember what it smelled like, but I would probably even recommend this one just for price point differences. I might go with Elysium anyways, not the Pour Homme. Next is going to be from the house of Parfums de Marly. So there's only two fragrances I really enjoy from Parfums de Marly, and it's going to be Herod, which is the only one I have right now, and Sedley. So Sedley, I don't have a bottle right now. Planning to pick up a bottle this year eventually, but as of right now, I do not have a bottle. But Herod is my favorite one. It has been. I had Leighton. I had Haultain. I've tried Cologne, Percival. What's that? Altair. I've tried them all. But my favorite one is still Herod. That says a lot. Prices on Parfums de Marly fragrances are going up. Are they really worth the new price tag of like around $200 or exactly like $200? I don't know. I got this one for about $120, $130 maybe. I'm happy with the price on this. Happy I paid it for this scent, but for the other ones like Leighton and the other ones I had, like Haultain and stuff, I just don't think they were really worth that price. For the House of Creed for today, because this could change tomorrow, this can change the next day, but I was just smelling it. And this is the one I wanted to go with today. Obviously, you could always pick Aventus, but I kind of wanted to pick a different fragrance for the House of Creed. It's going to be Viking. So Creed Viking is my favorite, but it's one of my favorites, and it's very close to Aventus. Like I said, I really do enjoy Aventus. Nothing wrong with Aventus. But Viking, I just wanted to pick it today. I think today it's just taken over Aventus. It could be from now on. I don't know. But I really do enjoy Viking's DNA. And it should be brought up as one of the best in the house. That's why I'm going to give it today's spotlight for the best of the House of Creed. Even though Aventus is a very, well-known fragrance. It's like a staple for Creed. It could have been what put Creed on the map and what made Creed so popular. I'm not too sure. But Viking is a very good fragrance, and I do own a lot of Creeds. Viking is by far one of my favorite ones. It's kind of hard to dethrone. Well, besides obviously Aventus and Aventus, absolute Aventus. Viking is like right out there, right? And lastly, from the House of Argos. This is the only reason I got into Argos fragrances, and even though I was disappointed with their newer release of Neptune's Trident, and I ended up selling it, and I'm probably going to sell Sacred Flame. I'm not too sure yet. It's like every time I look at it, I'm like, maybe. Triumph of Bacchus and Birth of Venus are the only two I really know I'm not going to sell, but Birth of Venus is the one that's the best one in their house, in my opinion. So I enjoy the notes on it. It's a very different fragrance from what you're normally used to. Kind of a fruity fragrance. I'm not gonna lie to you. Where like it's like a fruit punch color. Like kind of does smell like this color. No tobacco in it, by the way. If you consider that color with tobacco, no tobacco. Yeah, it made me. I was wearing some of these samples. This one is the one that definitely intrigued me the most. And Triumph de Bacchus was number 2, so I bought both of them together. But for sure, Birth of Venus is the best one in the house from what I've smelled. And I've smelled a good amount of them. Yes, I have smelled Adonis Awakens. I have smelled Danye. But for me, Birth of Venus is the best one. Now, those are going to be the best niche fragrances from their house. First, some of them in my collection. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What's the best fragrance from each house in your opinion? I'm looking forward to hearing that. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys.